Hello everyone and welcome back to Dr. Debt Free. In today's video, I will be going over all of my expenses for week 3 of March. I'm going to be categorizing each expense with stickers in my Budget by Paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom. And I will also be unstuffing my cash envelopes as I do use my credit card to pay for a lot of my expenses throughout the week. And then once per week, I unstuff these cash envelopes and pay off my credit card so that I never carry a balance week to week. So I'm just gonna get this stuff out of the way and open up my March little budget spreadsheet here. So for this week, we're going to be tracking expenses that I had from March 16th all the way until March 22nd. And I like to do this based off of my bi-weekly paycheck. So I received that on the 16th. 1 week after that point goes right till the 22nd. So starting with expenses, on the 16th, I had one expense and it was $70 in gas. On the 17th, I had a few expenses, one of them being we bought our dog his pet food, and that huge bag costs $95, so almost $100. The next was I actually spent $10 more on gas as we had a loaner from our dealership this day and you had to fill up the gas tank back to where you originally had it from. So that's what the $10 was there. And then after that, the last expense was $29 for my continuing education. On the 18th, really funny story. We once again had to buy pet food for our dog. And this time I bought a smaller bag. So I had returned the loaner car on the Thursday, but I left our dog's big bag of pet food that we bought on the Thursday in the trunk of that loaner car. So we ended up running out of his food after his first meal on Friday morning. So I ended up buying a bag of food. That way he would have enough to last through the rest of the day. And I got in contact with the dealership just to see if they still had that car there and didn't loan it out to anyone with our big bag of dog food in the trunk of the car. Fortunately, we were able to get it back. So we just ended up with a lot more dog food than we needed. But unfortunately, due to my little silly mistake when I was rushing returning back the loaner car, we did have to spend more on dog food. Good news with this, I won't be buying any pet food for the next little while. On the 19th, this was a no spend day. 20th was also a no spend day. And then the 21st, we had a few expenses again. So I spent $35 on groceries, which is a pretty small expense for groceries. And it's because we actually had a lot of stuff at home, except for, bananas and a couple other fruits and vegetables and necessities. And we also spent $40 at Costco that day, actually on our meat and poultry for that week. And then the 22nd was another no spend day. So I'm gonna go in here and put a few stickers in, first starting with my no spend day. So I like to use few of these stickers that I ripped out of my Happy Planner budget sticker book. And this is one that I've been working on honestly for a couple years. I'm trying to go through this before I decide to make any more purchases from Etsy. I have lots of Etsy stickers that I have my eye on. So we're gonna start with the no spend days. So we're going to start with the circular stickers. I like them because they're super motivational, kind of one of those hype girls. So we're gonna put this Get It Girl one on the 19th. And you got this sticker on the 20th. And last but not least, we're gonna put a keep going on the 22nd. So I'm super happy with this. We had 3 no spend days out of the 7 days this past week. And then I'm just gonna put some colored stickers that will correspond with the specific categories of my expenses. So for gas, we're gonna do this purple color. And this will just be easier for me when I'm doing my monthly budget recap or my monthly budget update. So just putting those on the 2 gas expenses that I've had. And then pet is going to be this blue color. Sorry, you can hear my dog chewing ice in the background here. CE is going to be orange. Groceries are going to be red. And Costco is going to be green. So I'm going to use these colors basically until we run out of all of these stickers. So now we're going to move on to the unstuffing. So when I total all of this up, we have a total amount of $349 to unstuff. Okay, so we're just going to move the budget planner out of the way here. And just grabbing our cash envelopes. So there's one category that I know I was over budget in this past week, and that was the pet category. So we're gonna be taking that out of my groceries envelope. But starting with pet, we did spend $70, actually $165. So we had $100 in the pet category to begin with. Ooh. So we're gonna take that out. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And then we're gonna actually take the other 65 from the groceries category where we only spent 35. So 65 plus 35 is $100. And that's what we're taking out of the groceries envelope today. So 100. Now we didn't have any food eating out this week, so that $100 is staying there for now. Gas, this is another category we spent quite a bit in. We ended up spending $80, so I think I have $100 in here. Yeah, so 50, 100. I'm gonna put back 120 in there because we just needed 80. So we actually still have $20 left in our gas budget for the next week. And CE, we had $29 in there, and that's exactly what we've spent. So we'll take out 5, 25. For all my American friends, these are loonies. 26, 27, 28, 29. And then last but not least, we had Costco, which we spent $40. I believe we had $100 in here as well. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Yep, so 20, 40. There we go. So we're gonna put the rest of that back in. So I still have for the upcoming week, to last us the week, in the groceries category, I have $50, $70 left to spend in the groceries category this week. I have 100 left to spend in the eating out category. That wasn't touched last week. $20 left to spend in the gas category. We have nothing left to spend in pet, which is fine because he has enough food probably for the next month and a half with all that extra that I bought this past week. CE, we have nothing, which is also fine because I won't be paying this at least until April. And then Costco, pharmacy, I have $20, $40, $60 left for the rest of the month. So I just want to count up all the cash that I unstuffed and make sure that we gathered $349 total. So I'm just gonna get it all organized. Make it a little bit easier to count. Lots of 20s. Okay, so we have 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 45, so 345, 46, 47, 48, 49. All right, guys, so we have unstuffed the correct amount for all of our expenses from March 16th to March 22nd. Now I'm going to transfer this money, pay off the credit card, and then this money will probably come back into play when the next paycheck comes out. And then we'll do a new budget for that specific amount. I don't like to carry balances on my credit card, so I'm finding that this is a really great way to use the cash envelope system, just so that you have an idea of how much money you actually have versus swiping your card and swiping your card and swiping your card and never really understanding the amount of money that's on your card because it's just so easy to swipe. So I'm excited to see what kind of results this gets me. I am super proud of us for not eating out this past week, and we stayed on budget for pretty much every category as well. So that is super exciting as well. Now, if you like cash stuffings, cash unstuffings, and budget videos, especially if you're a Canadian, feel free to subscribe and like this video if you haven't already, and I will see you soon in the next video.